Hi Beatrix, as I promised you, here I'll share to you the explanation of grammar about ing or infinitive form. Okay, so a few verbs can be followed by both gerunds and infinitives with a difference in meaning. So in here, when we talk about ing or infinitive form, the ing form refers to gerunds, while the infinitive refers to 2 plus verb 1. So how do we decide when to use ing or infinitive form? It depends on the main verb that we use. So these are the list of the main verb. When we use remember, forget, stop, or regret as the main verb, and it is followed by an ing form, so it means it refers to the things we did in the past. For example, he doesn't remember switching off the oven before he left home. So, the action of switching off the oven happened in the past, and after that, he remembers it. So, switching off the oven happens earlier before the action of remember. Okay, and then I'll never forget meeting the president. In here, the action of meeting the president happened earlier before the main verb forget. And then Sue stopped working at the library 6 months ago. So, working at the library happened earlier, and finally she decided to stop. Also, it has the same meaning with we regret leaving the match before the end. Liverpool scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. Okay, the action leaving the match also happened before the feeling of regret appears. However, when we follow these words, remember, forget, stop, and regret with an infinitive form, they refer to things that we have to do at the moment of speaking or in the future. For example, please remember to turn off the computer when you finish using it. So this one, remember happened first. After that, you decide to turn off the computer. Don't forget to tell Mary to text me. So don't forget to tell Mary is the next thing you must do. Let's stop to have a coffee, and I regret to say that the school trip has been cancelled. Okay, so all of these examples with an infinitive form refers to an activity that happened at the moment of speaking or in the future after the main verb. Next, before the main verb is remember, regret, and forget, also stop. But when we use go on as the main verb, followed by ing form, it means to continue an activity. The rain started on Monday morning and it went on raining all week. Went on in here means continue. However, if the main verb go on is followed with an infinitive form, the meaning is different. It means to change an activity. We discussed the company's financial situation and then went on to look at the new products. So went on in here means changing an activity. The first activity is discussing the company's financial situation. And then the activity changed into looking at the new products. Okay, this is when we use go on as the main verb. Now, if we use try as the main verb, followed by ing form, it means to say what will happen if you do something. Have you tried pushing the car down the hill? It might start then. However, if we use an infinitive form after the word try, it means to make an effort. You have to try to work harder if you want to pass your exams. In here, to work harder means an effort to pass the exams. However, try pushing the car, it means to do something and see whether after you push the car, it will start or not. Okay, now other than using gone and try, we can also use hate, like, love, and prefer with both ing forms or infinitive with little difference in meaning. She hates watching football. She hates to watch football. So there is no significant difference in meaning between these two sentences. Also, we love climbing mountains. We love to climb mountains. There is no significant difference in meaning. However, it will be different if after the main verb hate, like, love, and prefer, it is followed by would. Now, if we use would, it means it must be followed by an infinitive form. They would prefer to eat at home. We would like to go to a Chinese restaurant. Remember, if there is would, always followed by infinitive form. Now, the other main verb we can use is begin, continue, and start, with both ing forms or infinitives with little difference in meaning. Okay, so these words, we can follow it with both ing forms and infinitive. For example, he started running marathons when he was 15. He started to run marathons when he was 15. There is no significant difference in terms of the meaning. However, if we use begin, continue, and start in a continuous form means it can be present continuous or past continuous. Now, they are followed by an infinitive form. For example, I was starting to cook lunch when the electricity went off. Here, as you can see, the verb start, the verb start is used in a past continuous form, was starting. Because this is in a form of continuous, you have to follow it with infinitive form, to cook. You cannot say, I was starting cooking lunch. No, because again, it is in a continuous form. So you can only say, I was starting to cook lunch when the electricity went off. Alright, so all of these are the rules. Probably there are so many rules. However, if you understand each of them, I believe it's not gonna be complicated anymore. Okay, that's it for the explanation about ing and infinitive form. Please do the grammar builder part and workbook. Okay, thank you very much for listening. See you on Monday. Thank you.